Yeah, our fourth and final single was filmed in a salt tank. Yeah, and there was only 4 of us. Obviously, Pete had left by this point, which again was strange because we've gone from being a 5-some to a 4-some.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to complain because I took lead vocals on that track.
Well,
so
I was going to say, I
was
was just about to ask, you had lead vocals on that, so how did it feel taking on that kind of responsibility?
It felt good. Funny thing is, in the band, when we used to like demo different, tracks for different producers, I was always the person that got sent to the studio, God knows what time in the morning, to test the water with it, just to sort of do the dirty work really, and record it and then play it to the guys and they'd be like, oh yeah, that sounds good, let's all record it. But I was a guinea pig to sort of record the guide vocals and then bring it back to them. Nick will do this, absolutely knackered on the motorway.
Why was it always you?
It was always me, because I was the gimp of the band, like the young one of the band, so they always picked on me. Yeah. But it worked out in my favour on this occasion. So the woman, Judy Zook, who was a big star back in the 80s anyway herself, she wrote this track, she loved my voice on it, and let's just say it caused a few rumbles when it turned out that I was going to be the lead vocalist on the track. All of a sudden, we're sharing vocals on first, second and third single. Yeah. Now all of a sudden it's just all about me. They didn't like it. I was like, well, you should have picked on me then. It's karma.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that was great to finally come to the forefront and just do what I do best.
And you've just mentioned Pete there as well. Mm-hmm. So his Wikipedia page, Phixx's Wikipedia page says that he left the band to pursue a solo career. Right. But I've seen in the comments section of Strange Love, someone says, "Oh, where's the other guy?" And an account, his YouTube account, actually replied to it and said that he got sacked by the record company. So I don't know. Are you in a position to clear that up for us at all?
Oh, drama. Listen, there was a lot of disagreements at the time about different things that were going on, and it was the best decision, I think, between all of us that Pete sort of stepped aside and did his own thing. That's how it happened. Yeah. Just felt he'd be more comfortable doing his own thing.
The album, you guys got to do a fair bit of writing on that. Is that right?
Yeah, we got sent to all the unless there was a song ready made and finished particularly for us. We would be in the sessions with the producers and putting our ideas down and writing little verses here and there. So yeah, we were, I'd say 70% involved in the making of the record. Wow. Which is a good thing. We enjoyed it. And
quite rare as well. Again, a bit of a difference between you and a lot of the other sort of similar acts around that time.
If it was a major label, I don't know whether we would have been able to have been involved. Yeah. You just get told to sing the tracks, do your thing, and boom, that's it. Yeah. We were involved in it, and that feels good.
And you decided to leave yourself in May 2005, is that right?
You've got a better memory than me, but yeah, I'm guessing that you're right.
It's not a memory, it's research.
Right, research, yeah.
Can you tell us about what motivated that decision?
Yeah, there was 2 things. The first thing, I was coming to terms with my sexuality, so I just started going out with somebody, a guy, shock, horror, at the time. I found that more important at the time than the band stuff, which sounds crazy to say at the moment because it's all I've ever wanted to do. But that relationship did become more important. I wanted to sort of experiment and figure out who I was, because I've been so lost in the last 2 or 3 years, being told what to do. I guess that was my freedom to just live my life. So that was the first reason. The second reason, towards the end, I didn't feel I was getting on very well with the other guys. Whether it's to do with the lead vocals on Strange Love, I don't know. But yeah, I'm only joking, by the way. I just didn't feel like I got on with them towards the end, and it felt like an effort, and it felt like pulling teeth towards the end, and I just wanted out. Yeah.
And you're not really in contact with them anymore today.
It didn't go down very well when I did leave. They kind of all made me believe that if I left, that nothing else would ever happen for me, and different things like that. But I can understand they were just angry at the time. That was the demise of the band after I'd gone. I think they carried on for about 6 months and then they just fizzled out. Yeah. From what I've heard, anyway. So yeah, just you got to do what's right for you. What makes you happy. Otherwise, you're just end up being stuck in a rut.
Yeah, completely.
And I got offered a solo deal back then, but because I was so not wanting to be part of the industry, I kind of turned it down. Our label that signed Phixx, the one that signed me as a solo artist.
Wow. Max
Bloom, who was the head of concept, who was desperate to sort of come over and sign me and get me on the map on my own as a solo artist. But I just my head had gone by that point. I just needed to get out.
Yeah. And I
was suffering, I think, at that point. Mentally, and I just needed to figure who I was out. I didn't know.
Well, again, so young.
Too young, I think, in ways.
Yeah.
It does have an effect, I think, on how you can turn out later on in life sometimes. I do. Like Justin Bieber and stuff, not compare myself to Justin Bieber, but he had everything so young, so successful at such a young age. Where's your life at that time? It's in too much of a grown-up world. Yeah. You must lose your head.
And you worked so hard as well.
Yeah, you're a schedule.
Yeah.
You're nothing more, nothing less than a schedule.
Yeah.
And no excuses, you've got to turn up and show up.
Yeah.